The American Federation of Labor. Emerging from the remnants of the Knights of Labor, the American Federation of Labor was the first successful labor coalition in the United States. Founded in 1886, it was created after the Haymarket Square riot associated the Knights of Labor with brutality and violence. It soon became the largest union in the United States. Samuel Gompers was the first president of the AFL. He had 3 ultimate goals for the Infant Labor Coalition. We will discuss each goal in detail. 1. Gompers wanted to keep unions separated by trade, but all under one overarching umbrella of the AFL. Think of it like the power of state governments over local governments. There are some things the state government does that directly affects you, but for the most part, the local government regulates your everyday life. The AFL oversaw each individual union, but left most of the basic regulating to the specific trade unions that belonged to the group. 2. Aim for economic rather than political change. Political change could be overturned by Congress, whereas economic change was more permanent. Gompers was anti-political after several workers' reforms were overturned by a pro-big business government. He thought that if the change affected people's pocketbooks, they would be more willing to compromise. 3. Don't align with a particular political party. Gompers worried that a party in power would be reluctant to embrace the AFL if it was linked to the opposing party. No party, no problems. The AFL grew slowly in its early years, but rapidly expanded in the 1890s. This was in part due to the Industrial Revolution, which alienated workers by administrating low wages, no benefits, and long hours. The AFL provided the opportunity to fight in a group rather than risking the consequences of speaking out alone. Member unions included United Auto Workers and the American Federation of Teachers, but also included the International Brotherhood of Bookbinders, the Order of Sleeping Car Conductors, the International Metal Polishers Union, and the International Pocketbook Workers of America. With the passage of the Sherman Antitrust Act, the AFL took a firm stance against it. The act was originally designed to combat monopolies, but it was used to destroy unions. The AFL eventually helped with the passage of the Clayton Antitrust Act, which changed policy to protect unions. Despite its building success, however, racism and sexism pervaded the AFL. Members were originally admitted regardless of race, economic standing, and skilled or unskilled qualifications. Some women were even admitted. By the early 1890s, however, membership requirements were cut to encompass mostly white, male skilled laborers. Women were excluded entirely. In fact, the AFL was known to take stances against women in the workforce at all. With the accelerating social movements of the 21st century, equality became more of a reality. It is estimated that the total number of members in the AFL in 1897 was around 265,000. In contrast, the number of members was said to be 1,675,000 in 1904, just 7 years later. It continued with this rapid expansion until around the 1920s, when membership fell and stayed fairly low. Despite its fluctuating numbers, the American Federation of Labor still exists to address the rights of workers.